Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to have another game of Conquest of Elysium 5. If you haven't come across this game before, check out the previous video where we give a very quick overview, and we tried a game as the Cloud Lords. We got defeated after a few turns, but you know, give you a nice little taster hopefully to the game. We'll try something different this time. I think we'll go with the same map size, and yeah, we'll go with the Dark Ages, which is what we selected before, but we're going to pick a different faction. So we selected 5 AI opponents. That felt about right for the size of the map. We want them to be unique. So we've got 3 new factions in version 5 of the game. All the others were in version 4 as far as I remember. So we're going to pick another new one. Let's just have a quick look at the Scourge Lord. So he collects life force by constructing sites of power. Sites of power destroy the surrounding land. Lords and heralds can use life force to perform rituals. Lords and heralds require vegetation or living beings nearby to cast combat spells. And the Scourge Lords can easily appoint new heralds, whatever that means. Okay, how about the Kobold King? So the kobolds come in several colours, each with their own strengths, but all are weak. Kings and prophets enable the recruitment of dragon spawn. Great mines and kobold strongholds produce free kobolds corresponding to the gems produced in the mine. The Kobold King, Shaman and Sorcerers collect gems. Gems can be used for magic rituals, to create strongholds, traps and summon guardian dragons. Okay, so there's lots of talk about dragons. Cannot recruit humans in castles or any other special locations. Let's try the Kobold King, sounds interesting. So we just got one location, so decent income, a couple of emeralds they look like, and we've got lots of units, 36 units. So we right click on him, so this is our main leader, so he has got bile magic. And he's got a couple of spells that he can use, so summon frogs or poison bolts. So that's got area of effect 3 strikes, range of 6. Okay. Now we've got some wild animals next to us we need to get rid of. Because if you watch the previous episode, you know that if you lose your capital, you're out of the game. If you lose both of your commanders, you're out of the game. So we're going to transfer everything. So what's this? A Wyvern Knight. Okay, so that's stronger than all our other units. That's got quite a lot of attacks, a decent number of hit points. So yeah, so we're going to move those guys into there, and then we're going to scout. Whoa, lots of wild creatures. And that ends our movement. Just have a quick look at him. Yeah, he's nothing special. So he can just lead troops basically. Yeah, before we end the turn, so this is our recruitment screen. It shows us our income as well, so we've got a 9 income as well, that's nice. And this is what we can recruit. So warriors pretty cheap as long as you've got the iron. Archers a little bit more expensive, and so on. not good. So those wild creatures just randomly moved into where our second commander was. And of course, he didn't fare too well on his own. We need to take these guys out, because if they wander into our capital, it's game over. So we've got a pretty bad starting position, I would say, in the scheme of things. Ooh, he's nearly dying. He's got a Wyvern Knight we could recruit. Might just do that, you know. So what's this? Okay, no, we can't afford it. So we need iron and... looks like we need 5 of these guys to create the Wyvern Knight. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. Okay, we need to come down and take these guys out. What I'm going to do, though, is because this guy's nearly dead, we're going to move him out of the army. Just leave him in that province, and he will recover hit points a few each turn. Yeah, there's loads of wandering creatures. So yeah, so he's up to 13 hit points. Hopefully he can deal with anything that moves onto his tile while we carry on mopping up. Okay, fortunately we're getting some reasonably easy fights. We better come back this way, and we will attack those guys. And he's attacked us, but our Wyvern Knight was able to deal with that, so that's useful. So we could recruit another leader. But I don't think we're going to do that for the moment. Wow, loads of stuff. Alright, so finally we found a village. 12 units. A witch doctor. We need to take it. So there's another village here. Yeah, let's press on. Yeah, we're just going to carry on down. Take the second village. These guys might wander in, but we'll just have to move back and take them out if they do. Okay, this is looking like quite tough fight. We did win. So summoning those, was it snakes that our guy could summon? Frogs. Yeah, they seem to help. But we're pretty weak now. So we could do to get some reinforcements. So we could recruit either 10 archers or 10 green kobolds. Let's just have a quick look at our army. So we've got a line of archers here, and then we've got 5 infantry, so the green kobolds left. So you've got 2 tigers, a mantis, and then we've got the other settlement. We might be okay to beat those. I'd quite like to clear them away from our villages. Let's just have a quick look at them first. 21 hit points. They might take some beating. Yeah, let's come back. Okay, so they moved in. I'm going to fight them. Yeah. Wasn't as bad as I feared. Alright, well, he's moved as well. Let's get rid of him. And now we really do need some reinforcements, so we're down to just 2 infantry protecting the archers. And we've got more wandering creatures. Well, we're going to head back. Okay, a black kobold murderer. I wonder what that is. So we can have a look at that here. So he's got stealth, acute senses, so he's going to spot hidden units. Assassination strikes anywhere. Pretty weak though, only 3 hit points. He's got 1 armor, which is okay. Too expensive for us at the moment. Let's pick up our Wyvern Knight. So I'm going to transfer him back into the army. We'll come back down here, recruit some units, and then we'll have to come back and retake our villages. So we've got a monster fish there. Wow, that is a monster. But that's aquatic, so it can't come on land, so we don't need to worry about that. Whereas these guys, these are amphibian units, so they can go in both land and sea, which is a bit of a pain for us. Alright, so we haven't got any movement left, so we will just can recruit green kobolds. Oh, they've got armor too, that's pretty good. Expendable kobold. Probably be one of those. He'd certainly should his shaman try to call a true dragon. Okay. Swamp movement, shield, poison protection. Let's recruit 5 of those, because armor makes a big difference. These have only got 1 armor and 2 hit points, so they're expendable as well. I think all kobolds are expendable. Yeah, even the archers. Okay, so we're going to, yeah, we'll recruit another 5 of those. If we wait 1 turn, next turn we can probably recruit another 5. So let's do that. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So hopefully that'll set us up nicely. Oh, we've got an elephant coming down. Oh, we're going to take our village back first. So there are layers that we need to uncover, which will stop these sort of random monsters generating. However, getting the ones that are generated from water sites might be a bit tricky. Okay, so if we move up there, that ends our movement. So this elephant could just as easily move into this site here. That would be perfect for us if it did. Unlikely, but you know, it's got a 1 in 8 chance of it. Okay, so there's a wealthy merchant from a land across the seas travelling through the country. He has recently come ashore in Blue Harbour. Well, we don't know where Blue Harbour is. Let's deal with the elephant. Before we do that, let's just have a quick look at our special power. So, lesser ritual of mastery. That will basically give us a first level spell. Ritual of mastery. This ritual grants the caster a new second level ritual. If the caster is unable to cast second level rituals, it will level him up as well. Now, if I remember rightly, when we looked at our leader, we are level 1. So we could cast that to get a second level. So foretelling, a few kobolds and a small amount of gems are burned on the sacrificial pyre. Through the fumes, a shaman can discern future kobold strongholds. Okay. I think if we cast this, it will probably end our turn. So let's wait until we've taken this site. Too bad. Now you might have noticed in that fight we've got a heart symbol here. That means he's been injured, so he's lost an eye. So for an archer unit that would be an issue. I don't think it's really much of an issue for our wyvern. So you can get various different afflictions. Some units can heal afflictions. I don't think our guys are one of them. Alright, we'll take that. Okay, we've got a stone drake. Let's have a look at him. So, yeah, we can't afford him. We need more iron, don't we? 25 iron. So he's got 54 hit points. So it's sort of these random recruited units are obviously where we're going to get our initial strength from anyway. We're getting free spawn units as well, so these have just been automatically generated back in our capital. So that's pretty nice. Okay, lots of these little villages. he's dead. This guy is casting witchery magic, poison cloud, and curses as well. We could definitely use another unit to scout with. Okay, he's used all his movement. So we could recruit this guy. However, it would use up all of our gold, which I'm not too keen to do. Okay, we've got a green Kobold Chief and a black one. So what's the difference? So this one's got stealth. And this one's got forest stealth, poison resistance, swamp movement. Green Chief looks better. Let's recruit him. Yeah, so we can move him around. Let's just pick up all those units. So he's got a bit of protection. And then send him off up there to scout. And what? Can't see what took our settlement there. So we're going to go. Actually, why don't we cast this Ritual of Mastery? Oh, look at that. A Summon Dragon. 50 gold, 25 of these green kobolds, I think they are, and 25 gems. Be able to afford that soon. Okay, so that only used up one movement doing that. That's not too bad. And yeah. So I figured it must have been a hidden unit. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. I didn't spot what that was that attacked us, but it's dead now. Alright, a drought has struck Elysium. Income for all farms will be reduced this summer. Okay. Let's kill the tiger. Okay, there's only 4 levies there. I think we can kill that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we could possibly recruit him. So we've got some free spawn in our capital. Green kobolds, yeah. So I think they are what we need to recruit this guy. So I think we can afford this. Let's click and find out. Or do we want to summon a dragon? Let's just... So that was 50 gold, which we've got. 25 of these kobolds and 25 gems. We've got the gems. It's not... Ah, okay, so only possible in greater mines. So we need to take a mine location to do that. Got a Cobalt hatchery, again only possible in greater mines. Costs a lot of iron. This turns turns an ordinary mine into a kobold lair where kobolds thrive and reproduce. Hatcheries will automatically produce kobolds of the colour corresponding to the gems found in the mine. Also enables special recruitment of the corresponding gems type. Yes, that's obviously something we want to do once we find those type of locations. But for now, we can't do that. Right, we need to take out these wandering creatures. Oh, we were debating, yeah, so let's recruit that. And then we will just carry on scouring the map. Now, I reckon we can probably beat that. As long as he hasn't got any spell that's too nasty. I mean, we've got a reasonable number of units. I mean, they are crap, but you know, can't have everything. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. Very good. So I mean, these guys are pretty cheap. I mean, it's only 21 gold for the green Kobold Chief, and that feels to me the best of those two. So let's just have another one, because we can use him for ferrying troops around then. Okay, we've got a coal mine, which produces a gem. Okay, and then we've got another coal mine. Well, let's take the one that's empty. These are going to be tougher. Got more hit points, got no armour. These ones have got 1 armour though. Okay. We've still got decent number of our armoured kobolds. So let's try and take that. Okay. So this would be a good location to take. Gives us one of each of those gem types. In the previous game, when we tried to take one of those locations, there were hidden units in there though, which killed us in the end. Okay, I've got another Wyvern Knight. I don't think we've got the iron though. To recruit that, we need 10 iron. Got an income of 3 now though, that we've taken those mines, so that's pretty good. So we'll just wait for the moment. The hamlet, look at those creatures, and we'll move you in as well. Kobold Shaman. So he's got Bile Magic. Is that the same as our current Shaman? Yeah, it is. I think we've got to recruit him though. More mages is always good. So let's transfer everyone over into the main army. Oh, that was the leader. We want to leave him on his own. Yes. Not good. I'm going to put this guy in the centre and just leave him back at base. And you can come back. Okay. What are we fighting? Oh, it's the same guys as last time. These displacer beasts. They wiped us out last time. Come on guys, kobolds, do better. We are doing damage. Gotta get them down quick. There's some of these that are badly damaged. Did they kill our leader? I fear they might have done. We won, but at what cost? Kobold Chief. Yeah, we lost our leader, our magic user. Good job we recruited the new one. Okay, we've got some wandering units there. However, we did get this really nice site, so it's not the end of the world. It's actually just cost us a lot of these gems because we're going to have to level up our new leader. So let's do that. Actually, let's select him. Yeah. So, Ritual of Mastery. Okay, so we can summon. Well, we haven't got the gems for it. I was wondering if we can summon a dragon in our capital, because it said, well, it says we've not got enough gold, which is true enough. The Grand Ritual, so that's going to be for level 3 spells. Yeah, long time before we have 200 gems, if ever. Alright, we're going to send you up here to pick up the rest of the army. And these two guys... Actually, you can pick them up, can't you? Now we can go through this gateway. This is going to go to the Sky Realm. However, I think we'll take this coal mine first. Let's hire some more of those guys. Okay, winter is here. Okay, we've been recording for quite a while, so how about we take a pause here, and we'll have another episode to continue this little campaign. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this. It's it's a good little game. The campaigns don't generally take that long because you die normally. But we've got a reasonable start. We had a little bit of setback there, losing our mage, but we're still in a reasonable position, all things considered. So yeah, with that, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.